Order cities. 4 turns until the chapelaine. And I can build nothing else. I could acquire a tile, though. Except I just did, so I'm not going to. We'll skip the city for now.
Those are some
That's
strange-looking dogs. You think they got rabies?
Oh, they definitely do. I'm positive. Positive.
Are you going to try and make every name combination possible here?
I mean, until I can no longer, yeah.
Because now you can also go Vince, right?
Exactly. And then
you can go Russo.
Uh-huh. And the ladder just keeps going.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a fair amount of cultists right there.
I found the rest of them.
Uh-huh.
Now they can't escape. We're duking out in the woods. Nobody's shots are hitting anything. I'm just shooting a bunch of trees.
Oh, I can produce a librarian. I do believe...
How do you have a library without a librarian?
That's a good question.
Madness. Disorder.
I am the most disorderly corps of Space Marines there ever was.
My god. And that gives you your power?
Well, I'd say yes, but at the same time, I was getting my ass whipped by doggos just like an hour ago, so I don't think I'm too powerful.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I will be. Someday. Maybe.
Possibly.
I wonder if there's anything fun up north of my city.
Let's hope it isn't angry robot skeletons.
I should hope not.
Those guys are menaces. Boy, the Doctor of Sex just taking a pounding here.
Let's go. Look at the squid. Uh-oh.
Is he? Is it time? It is not yet time.
Doing alright. We're doing alright.
Now, if there's any comfort to take here with these cultists, it's knowing that the AI players are also getting bullied by the barbarians.
Absolutely.
Because I can go ahead and tell you, if you play with an AI teammate, you will observe the barbarians do not go any easier on the other AI players. Oh, where'd these guys come from?
That's a good question.
You got a problem here, Pink. You need to get this under control. Oh my god!
They're coming out of the woodwork.
We're surrounded. You know, something tells me I'm about to have a lot more free food income to spend.
How high, sir?
I am definitely about to lose acceptable losses to this enslaver. He's going to take it, and it is going to be his guardsman in a minute.
Is it acceptable?
Well, I would have preferred that he die rather than getting turned into an enemy, honestly. And that way, I did not plan on acceptable losses being an accurate name. Alright, it's time for the Wizard of Sucks to actually do the sucks. He's gonna suck off that bull gorilla. He's gonna suck his blood.
He did it! He performed the suck!
The big blood suck.
That's a reverse gangrel.
Yeah. When you think about it, Gangrel was one of the worst vampires ever. He didn't suck any, he just spat it out.
Exactly. Like, what a waste.
Where did he get that blood before every entrance?
That's an even better question.
Was there just always a stagehand or producer popping up, like, as a bloodless corpse before every show back in those days?
I guess so. It's the only explanation.
Still happens at AEW shows, but they all know Jeff Jarrett does it this time.
Oh, yeah.
In WWE, they didn't know. Who could it be? I think the Funky Monkeys have fought their last... Oh, yep, the acceptable losses have been brainwashed.
No! I have produced
now that I've named them, this
the
is just more
Chapelaine.
painful.
Yeah, I believe it, yeah.
The Doctor of Sex needs to run. He is dead. I'm gonna shoot fire out of my hands. It's gonna kill a bunch of gorillas.
That's hardcore.
A sentence that only makes sense in a video game. Like, I'm not gonna lie, so far I'm kind of thinking I should have gone for the Wizard of Suck before I went for the Doctor of Sex. The Doctor of Sex is good, but the Doctor of Sex is having a bit of trouble when he's actually having serious fire thrown against him. Okay, let's order a new set of guardsmen. Because the Funky Monkeys and the acceptable losses are both gone. Goodbye, Funky Monkeys. You fought well. Oh, by the way, if I kill the Enslaver, I do get the acceptable losses back.
Oh.
Oh! Oh, the acceptable losses nearly killed the Doctor of Sex. That would have been unfortunate.
That would have been awkward.
Oh, there's a lot of awkwardness going on right now. Eat the gorilla. He ate it.
The gorilla has been successfully eaten. It's messed up, yo.
Is it messed up if the gorilla was delicious, though?
That's a moral question we're all gonna have to answer for ourselves. Someday.
I pushed too early, I think, on those cultists, and I've paid for it. Oh my god, the Goo Guardsmen have been sitting in my city this entire time. I forgot about them. Whoops.
Nice.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I'm now constructing a library, and it will actually be out before the librarian by a whole turn, so that's acceptable.
Yeah, you nearly wind up with the sad situation of a librarian with no library, and
right?
that's just pitiful.
He would have been very lonely. He'd have nowhere to go.
Okay, looks like we're doing pretty good economically, so maybe time that I start looking into building a second city. So yeah, I'll get to work on that. It's a bit late. Turn 40 is a bit late to build your second city, but we've had difficulties. Uh-oh.
Don't worry about it. Worry a little about it.
Shane, no! And off the big bull gorilla runs into the night to menace us some other day. Oof!
That's a lot of damage. Company Chapel.
Who wants the company of Dave Chappelle nowadays? That seems like that would be a bad idea.
Usually.
I'm pursuing the gorilla.
Excellent.
I must eat the last gorilla. Oh, he barely lives. I've only eaten most of his blood.
An ethereal solution.
Oh, hey! You killed the enslaver and brought back my guardsman.
Oh, nice.
That's why you got that achievement. I was confused for a second. Like, how is eating a gorilla an ethereal solution? That seems quite concrete, as a matter of fact. I could think of few less elegant solutions to that problem than simply eating the gorilla. Metapack grants guardsmen the ability to heal themselves during combat. I'll look into that later, but for now I'm going to look into the Labor Corps? That sounds good. By the way, you will want to... can you go ahead and click on Candia? Wait, Hannah, I can click on Candia. Okay, so how soon do you think you'll be able to research the orbital relay?
Let me check. How do I, my research is up here. Orbital relay is... What tier is that at? Oh. If I started researching it now, I could get it in 11 turns.
That is one you want to prioritize as soon as possible. It's valuable for everyone, but for the Space Marines especially, it is the building that builds buildings.
Okay.
So it allows you to put out buildings at a much faster rate. And since the Space Marines only have one mega city, you want to get started on putting in a couple of those as soon as possible.
Ah.
He's running away!
What a coward!
Come back here! I must dine on your flesh! Oh, I've run out my cooldown on eating gorillas. I'll have to settle for burning him alive.
That's fair.
Kamehameha, bitch. Okay, if I moved right next to this Imperial Bastion, I could kill it. Well, I could not kill it. I could do 1.5 damage to it.
Nice.
It has 36 health.
Less nice.
Nonetheless, doing any damage to it is better than doing no damage to it, and the acceptable losses, they can run away and hide for a little bit.
Yay.
Ow! That hurt. But the goo guardsmen will come in to also help.
Oh, man.
Because as long as they're... So ordinarily, if you put a Fortress of Redemption on a resource like you just did, that is supposed to automatically claim it, but it is currently also claimed by the Imperial Bastion. So
So I need to take them out.
Yeah, there's just two buildings sitting on the same resource, eyeing at each other awkwardly. Get an extra guardsman. Yeah, okay. Owies!
That's a lot of damage.
The acceptable losses are going to go hide behind Shane. Is that cool?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. McMahon is coming in. He's got this. He's doing the strut down to the ring.
This may take a little bit. Okay, I won't give this building the suck. I'm just going to hit it with my stick. My ass-whipping stick.
I like it.
There we go. New unit of guardsmen. Get them out there. Oh, bees!
Oh, no. One turn until my librarian is available. I'm also going to acquire a tile. I need more requisitions, so I'm going to pick the tile that gives me plus 10% requisitions and put a requisition building there. As is logical.
Yes. Logic, as it turns out, is an important skill in a strategy game.
Turns out. I mean, we were all surprised, but yeah. I've acquired the librarian.
Uses magic for good or for evil. It does not really matter.
What if I use his magic for strange? Get some strange magic up in here.
That's the best kind of magic from what I hear.
Absolutely. You come down here, you attack the Imperial Bastion. McMahon get in on that action as well. We're whittling it down.
Slowly, but surely.
Indeed.
McMahon is not looking too healthy.
He's gonna have to strut back to where he came from.
Yeah, do the inverted, the reverse version of the GIF. Oh, I can give these bees the suck. Addy would be so happy if he heard me say that. The Goo Guardsmen aren't contributing much, but they are happy to be here.
Their morale could not be higher.
And it's largely high because they keep shooting at the Space Marines instead of them for once. I mean, I'm not doing much, but I mean, I'm not getting shot at, so this is a lot better than usual. You know, it gets talked about a lot. Not necessarily by us. I shouldn't say we, but it gets talked about a lot how Warhammer 40k is one of the most grim, dark universes out there. But one of the most grim, dark aspects has got to be that the British accent won.
Absolutely.
For the dudes. For the chicks, hey, that's fine.
Oh, yeah. They can get away with it.
I just now looked over to see your librarian whooping on a webway gate with a stick. Take this, fiend! You need to level him up and get him some spells if you want him to actually be casting anything.
Right. Oh, level up, free action. I like it. Objuration Mechanicum. Oh, Shockwave. Levitate, excellent. And Telekine Dome requires a level 6.
Every hero, the level 6 ability is usually pretty strong. The Chaplain's level 6 ability is the one that boosts loyalty in your city.
Ah.
I believe the Capitan's chapter 6 level 6 ability is he could call down an orbital strike anywhere that you can see.
Oh.
I remember late game of Space Marines, it gets pretty funny to just build like a dozen captains and just have them all sit at the bottom of the screen, far away from the front lines, calling down orbital strikes constantly. Not at all annoying. I will go ahead and say, like, when I play this game in single player, I sometimes am tempted to just sit and turtle and farm, which I think is a natural impulse that all of us feel in strategy games sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And there are a lot of times where you can get away with it because the AI is too busy messing with the barbarians or messing with each other. And it's like, wow, farming is really good in Gladius. And then you'll have a campaign where you actually go aggressive and spam a ton of units in the start of the game and go around and claim all the outposts. And you're just having a way easier time in every way. And it's like, yeah, no, farming and turtling sucks in this game. It's just easy. Like, if I go and just take the whole map ahead of time, I can build everything way sooner. My city is doing way better at turn 40 than it ordinarily does because I'm just spamming guardsmen everywhere and taking everything.
Right.
What is that foul Xenos device? Shane says, standing next to a few guardsmen. You know you spent too long sitting around other Space Marines when you see a real human face and you're like, what? Brothers, help me. It is the straight foulest alien terror I've ever seen.
And turn. Oh my.
Oh no, this sucks now. I don't like it. I see Omar. The Wizard of Suck, though, may be able to contribute something to this siege. I have been able to more or less recover all of my units. This is great.
Very nice.
The ass blasters are back, baby. You demanded it. Here they are. Oh, we have a settler building up and ready. Let's get a tech priest up and about. And let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's expand to this tile. Then let's put a mineral tile on it. No? Oh. No. Okay. Sad.
Yeah.
If you say so. I'm not allowed to queue up a building to be built on a tile that I'm about to expand into. It needs to wait until I've expanded.
Terrible.
0 out of 10. Shit game.
Absolutely.
Actually, the Wizard of Suck may not be necessary here. The Chapelaine needs to hit it with his stick.
I'm going for it. Shane's going for it. We did it!
Alright. Plus 20% requisition in your city. That is a big boost.
I needed it. I needed it.
Well, now that we've got this business cleared up down south, I suppose it's time we both start looking north.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and a holo projector. So now the incredibly tanky Space Marines are even tankier.
Oh, I like it.
They've fully become beefy boys.
The beefiest of boys.
Come to think of it, hang on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to really quick cut this recording so that it doesn't go on for forever and it'll be in shorter, easier to upload packages.
That is a smart idea.
I will Alt-Tab and name that recording